possibilities beyond diversity. Experience the power of digital competence. Welcome to Digital Jobs PH Training.
Hi, welcome to Digital Jobs PH Training. My name is Arian, and this is Module 2 of Social Media Management. So let us talk about social media content creation. In this video lesson presentation, we will discuss about social media content creation, including the buyer's journey, social media audit, how to create social media plan, business objectives, social media content creation, post strategy samples, tips and samples posts on social media accounts, hashtag research, copywriting for social media content planning, social media content rhythm, social media content calendar, social media campaign creation and execution. And this task will require you to create a 21 graphics with at least 7 awareness, 7 consideration, and 7 decision posts with snippets and at least 150 characters to 150 words if you were social media management trainee. Social media goals. These are your social media goals or the reason why you are posting and leveraging your presence in the digital media and the social media. So this may include but not limited to establish brand authority, increase page likes, increase engagements, build customer relationships, attract brand ambassadors, generate sales, and etc. So for social media content plan and strategies, remember that a content strategy is one that takes the business specific goals and uses content as primary means of achieving them. There are 6 content creation skills that you should learn. Again, this includes but not limited to, first is copywriting. Be able to write. For you to be able to write, you must of course be good at reading. If you happen to be in scores of you are not good in copywriting, if you're not good in writing enough, make sure that you are at least good in reading, because in reading you will realize what to write. Next is videography. Videography is quite a talent for some people, but for those who are determined enough to know more about videography, there are a lot of free lessons, free tutorials that you can venture to. Of course, if something is free, you have to invest a lot of your time studying it alone. For the things that you would like to know more, or someone who would teach you to do things, of course, there are lots of academies and tutors, freelance tutors who would teach you one-on-one, but of course you have to invest an amount. So this will go the same with photography, creativity, design, and positioning. So when we say creativity, this is not just limited to photography. This might include digital arts, graphics designing, and the rest. So here is sample content calendar, which is also embedded in your Google Classroom or on your platform for you to see. You would analyze that there are 3 activities, activity 1, 2, 3, that is designed for awareness post, consideration, and decision. The buyer's journey is quite long, but you see, leveraging the digital presence starts with these 3. increasing the awareness, allowing them to consider, and give them the decision stage and put them in the decision stage. So here we could have one topic that would transpire to three, but even if that is one topic that can be posted as awareness, consideration, and decision, this needs to be unique post. This needs to be a unique campaign. So for this format, we have topic, image, thumbnail. Make sure when you put an image thumbnail, you upload it, click insert, image in cell. Okay, and then for your graphics URL, you have to upload it on your Google Drive, because you would never know when to lose things on your hard drive, on your laptop, on your devices. So you have to put it in the cloud and then get the shareable link and put the link here. You may add the link with a different title so it would look more professional than embedding the link, embedding the very long URL. So title in graphics, why do we need to put title in our graphics? Because there are people, our clients at times, or ourselves, find it difficult to see which is which. So this is similar to filing your post, or adding name to your file. So tanggalin na natin yung practice ng mga final, XYZ, QWERTY 1, 001, 002. And let's put a proper name so we could remember what that graphic is about. And then excerpt or caption, the content write-up. Your CTA call to action could be, you might be thinking that we already have a call to action or CTA button when we post. However, since it's not as usual as we put buttons on our posts, it is also a prerequisite for us, especially for social media managers or social media marketers, to put CTA. The CTA is not necessarily a button. Click to action. It's not necessarily a button, but it would require your audience or your buyers or your readers to do action with regards to the post or to the content of your post. And then don't forget your hashtag. Your hashtag coming from the hashtag research that we will do. You will be required to at least put in 10 hashtags. Okay, you can do in hashtags or bulk hashtags. Bulk hashtags are those hashtags that are posted at the end of your content. In hashtags are in content hashtags are those hashtags that are within the title or your caption or within the write-up that you have. If this is also posted on your website, if this is already a blog or an article on your website, you can put your reference URL if that is applicable. Okay. So let's go to analyzing your social media content idea. Think before you post. If your social media posts, ask yourself, does your social media post have value? If no, choose a different topic. If yes, proceed to the next, which is, does your social media post fit to the network's mission? If that's not, choose a different network. If yes, proceed. Is this the best format for the post? If no, adjust your. What format is it? We could post a photo, a branded post, a video, carousel. Utilize carousel. That's very nice. Or If yes, if the format fits the post, then proceed to the next question, which is, are there visual assets? Are their assets optimized for the network? Am I posting this at the best time? And publish. Okay. So for social media content ideas, for Facebook, the primary audience would be all, across all ages, regardless of social status. So what is good for what? Sharing text, photos, links, and videos, and best for sharing engagement content, reaching a large number of audience. And then LinkedIn, the primary audience of LinkedIn are more on business persons. It's good for sharing news, product info, and testimonials, and it is best for thought leadership. Next is Twitter. Twitter has young adults as primary audience. It's good for sharing news, text updates, and links to info. And then it's best for sharing original and curated content. Now, next is Pinterest. Pinterest are good for, or the primary audience of Pinterest are women, foodies, and crafters. It's good for pinning photos, videos, and graphics. And it's best for sharing products, how-to tips, and ebooks. So who will read? Think about this. Who will read your content? You have to consider these things. What makes you unique? What problem will I solve for my client? What content formats will you focus on? What channels will you publish on? And what tools to use for publication? How can you attract the customer? Urgency for immediate sale? Are you the best choice? Convince new prospects to try you? And recommend customers to being loyal. Now, let us discuss the buyer's journey. So, this is the sales funnel that we hear about. So your campaign objective is to understand and get clients to the following stages: awareness, interest, consideration, decision, or action. So you have to build trust and credibility. Too much selling turns off customers. That's hard selling. So this is the customer's journey. First, we have to increase the awareness. Sino ba tayo kailangan na magpakilala? Hi, ako nga pala si ganito. Ganito yung trabaho ko. Ayan. Tapos, let's increase their interest. Alam mo kasi, storytelling is one of the best. I myself experienced that. One of the best posts that we could have is storytelling. I experienced doing this. Alam nyo, ganito. Tapos, meron ako naging client na ganito. Tapos, ganito yung ginawa namin sa kanya. Alam mo, maganda yung and then, this would increase the interest. Tapos, sasabihin na lang nila, uy, paano yan? Kaya, uy, pabili naman ako niya. Patingin niya ako. Tingnan ko kung effective din sa akin. You see, without telling them to buy or to avail your goods. Then, the decision. Further action includes brand loyalty. And yung brand, talagang yung to the highest level gusto natin. Ma-reach, ano? Nagiging brand ambassadors sila without hiring them to be one. Sila na mismo, yung word of mouth, sila na mismo yung nagka-campaign sa'yo. Kasi nga, yun. So the buyer's journey includes awareness. Buyers are unaware of their problems or their solutions. So, upon consideration, buyers understand their problems better, but they need more information before choosing a solution. For decision, buyers have found a handful of solutions but need validation before making a decision. Okay, so this is inbound methodology of prospecting. Okay, so we attract customers, we attract strangers. When we attract strangers, they become visitors. Then when we convert visitors, they become leads. So this are the time that we send proposals and offers. And then when leads close deals, they become customer. And our customer, upon customer's delight, they become the promoter. Diba? Ang ganda ng journey nila. Okay. Harap lang maglagay ng graphics na pabilog. Next. So, how would we do this? How would we be at par with the customer's journey? So we have to plan. Like sabi nga, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So we have to draft our content plan. We have to prepare a content plan to think about our target market and their buyer's journey. What information do they look for in their awareness, consideration, and decision stages? What content will be relevant to prospective buyers to spark their interest? So what content can you create in the awareness, consideration, and decision stages to help generate interest in the client's products or services? So these are the content tips: personal company culture, industry news, curated content, question, post, product, company videos, customer review, testimonials, memes or GIFs, job listing, on this day in history, historical, email sign up to an activity, contest post, holiday post, photos from company event, FAQ, answers, infographics, conversation with the leader, link to free sources, podcast episodes, hiring new team members. So we could also have email sign up to an activity, inspirational quotes, chats, session, how-to videos, image or video of the product, new announcement, product event, customer case study, survey, fill in the blank, share statistic, reshare top post, live videos, image scramble, accomplishment, asks for feedback, product review, playlist, user-generated content, company history, regular series, share earnings, and promote partners. So these are the social media content for awareness space. The attract or awareness space should include helpful information for your readers. Third-party industry news, use Snipply, third-party helpful articles, how to use a product, and occasional information on core, ingredients, conversational with a leader, relevant inspirational quotes tightly tied to the company's ethic, relevant memes or GIFs. Social media content, attract, a freelancer checklist. Are you ready to be a freelancer? Do you have resources? Skills check. Portfolio, ultimate profile, proposal tools. Caption. Planning to become a freelancer and get jobs online? It wasn't easy and takes time to get comfortable. Here's what I did. Yan. So kasi pag lumagpas na yan ng 150 characters, nagiging clickable, nagkakaroon tayo ng clickable element. Na see more. Ayan, alam niyo si see more. Si see more, every time na malalaman mo kung binasa siya ng audience upon impression. If you remember the term impression means how many times does the social media platform posted or shown you in an account. Halimbawa, nag-open ako ng Facebook 3 times a day. Sa tatlong beses ko nakita yung post mo. 3 din yung count ng impression sa akin. Pero, kung halimbawa, 3 beses na lumabas sa akin, 2, hindi ko kinlit yung simmer, sa pangatlong hindi ko na, nagkakaroon tayo ng unique clicks. Yung unique clicks kasama ng engagement. Paano ka nagkaroon ng engagement? Kasi ang haba ng content. Hindi naman sobrang haba. Very, very lengthy. Tapos kung hindi nga kaya ng screenshot. Pero yung right amount of length na mapapabasa ka pa, mapapasimor ka talaga. Mapafollow ka. Baka may may series. Yan. Nakaka-attract tayo na client. So, social media content consideration phase. The engage or consideration phase should include help with introductory information about your prospects or customers. Event announcing the launch of your website or in 21 days duration, FAQ, answer, question post, infographic, job listing, or survey. So, freelancer bootcamp for free. Get started with your freelancing. Freelancer YouTube. Makita nga. Duration, may caption, learn. O kung ito ba ay makikita nyo, i-click nyo ba? Mukha ba siyang clickbait? Social media content decision phase. The decision delight phase should include information that will help a customer decide to trust the client and do business with you. So it may include product videos, company videos, customer review, or testimonial. Photos from company events or at work, company culture, accomplishment, or award. Ask for feedback, promote partners, or product feature. Join. Join eh. Umpisa pa lang, CTA name, join. So, mapaisip si marketing psychology. Pag nakakita tayo ng verb, mapaisip tayo, join ba ako? Baka kaya siya pinakita sa akin kasi tinatawag niya. Sana all kinadhana. A targeted campaign. It is important for your social media post to stand out and show its differentiation. Use your brand fascination, profile advantage, and marketing pillars as a guide. Use your buyer persona as the target audience for your post and your website write-ups. Think of activities and posts that will fit in the attract, engage, and delight phase of the inbound flywheel. The most popular social media content comes in the form of images, infographics, and videos. So for Twitter, you could send more website referral traffic than any other social media network, geared toward both news and entertainment, as future outlook places strong emphasis on video content. While Twitter, galing no lahat ng blue, lahat na type ko siya. View itself as a news platform as much as social network. Retweeting and curation are encouraged, well-suited to brand sharing, blog posts, or promoting website content. LinkedIn, professional network. The content you share should reflect this. Used heavily for sharing industry articles and general professional content. Launched LinkedIn Pulse in 2015, a built-in content publishing and distribution platform. So Instagram, it's highly visual network for static images and short videos. Not optimal for driving blog or website traffic kasi nga this is more photo sharing site. Best suited for strong visual brands. Pinterest is highly visual platform that lends itself well to strong imagery, often used to find inspiration for projects. Usually, sila ang magkatandem ni HT. So if you are a crafty, whatever arts you belong to, ayan, we highly recommend Pinterest. Then Google Plus. Kailan kaya ito? Si Google Plus, hindi na siya masyado. Si Google Plus ngayon kasi ay Google Workspace na. Pero pagdating sa marketing, ang mas ginagamit natin ay si Google My Business. For social media content creation, creating images, you can use canva.com. You could, if you happen to not know Canva, you could proceed to designschool.canva for tutorials. And then you could create a video using FB Live, and then blogging. May blogging 101C WordPress blogging school, where it would teach you how the nitty-gritty of writing online. Kasi writing in a publication or for print media is different. Yes, it's different from the digital media. So here is a list of websites for free stock photos. Next, creating a video using FB Live. So you have to announce that you will be doing a Facebook Live session ahead of time to create anticipation among the followers. So para meron pa tayong days or time to share, to disseminate the information. So kahit naman anong event, kahit face-to-face or online, kung magpapa-event, lagi yung merong announcement ahead of time. Then, creating a video using FB Live, do Facebook Live when you have a strong internet connection. Plan a marketing campaign, put an interesting caption before going live. This can help a social media connection to decide whether they want to tune in or not. Ako ay bias pagdating ng FB Live. Sa akin kasi, kung hindi kagandahan yung, hindi mo kausap yung power supply, hindi mo kausap yung internet connection, hindi mo kausap ang panahon, I would suggest that doing an FB Live in a recorded form. Naka Facebook Premiere, mag-run yung video, whether buhay ka o hindi. Kasi, na-record mo na siya beforehand. Nakita mo na rin yung possible glitches. Tapos, hindi ka ngarag. Lalo na kung ikaw ay one-man team. So while doing your Facebook Live session, remind viewers to click on follow button so they can receive notifications whenever you do a Facebook Live session. While doing your Facebook Live session, remind viewers to click on the follow. Ulit. Plan your Facebook Live video content. Ideally, you must be on for at least 10 minutes. Have a proper ending before closing your video. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video. Ganun. A blog content creation, regardless of social media and blog writing, is a skill regardless of what? A skill every entrepreneur and freelancer must develop. They can be helpful in creating awareness content and can help drive readers to your page. Each post needs to take into account the following. What's the story? Connecting through stories and relate it to yourself will make you genuine and sincere. The target audience of your post, write as if you are talking to that person. What key takeaways do you want the reader to know? Write this ahead and focus on this. As you write your post, create an online for your post. This will help you. The writing flow. Write post. Introduction, body control. Parang nagsulat ng kayo na essay. Go. Add an image or video or link on your post. Tips. Make sure your post went through spell check. It is grammar error free. Don't overuse punctuation marks. It may create the wrong impression. Don't plagiarize other people's content, whatever kind of plagiarism would that be. Attribute and link to original sources, but not put CTTO. Put the proper credits. Use hashtag with caution as your post can also be tagged as spam if not appropriate. So you could have sample memes. We can create our own memes, grab some memes, and relate it to the industry that we have, or the niche that we have, or the niche and brand that we promote. And then sample of 4 social media posts. Nag-a-attract nga eh. Ito hindi nakaka-attract. Nakakainis. Kayo, nasa sa inyo yan. Sa tingin nyo. Kung ikaw ba, we must have put ourselves into the shoes of our buyers, of our customers. An sample of good social media posts. Okay. Newsjacking. And then Facebook live selling. Sa newsjacking, medyo mag-ingat din tayo na makasakit naman ang iba. Kapag ginamit natin siya, make sure na ginagamit natin siya, number 1 to promote, and number 2 ay magkaroon ng advocacy. Sa Facebook live selling, mag-iingat naman tayo sa pagpo-post sa communities. Meron kasi communities na hindi inaalaw ang Facebook selling or hindi naman appropriate yung live selling mo doon sa community na iyon. Tingin-tingin din pag may time. Social media tips, you could feature customers, put the price up front to targeted segments, wag ng PM for details, or alam ba, PM for details, ginagamit mong clickbait para magkaroon ng generated leads. So, sa halip na PM for details, magpa-type ka na lang ng certain name para makuha mo yung details. Alam mo, PM for details, ganun na lang, hindi. Marami kang pwedeng gawin other than PM for details. Then, product in action, make it free at first. Hindi nga free at first, free for the whole year. Images are the number 1 most important factor in optimal social media content. Yes, because social media really relies heavily on graphics. According to an ongoing research survey by the Software Advice and Adobe, 80% of survey respondents pointed to images being very important for their marketing optimization on social media. People are wired to take in visual content transfer and more effectively than we are in words. The brain processes visual 60 times faster than it does text. 90% of the information sent to our brains is visual. O kaya nga ang daming naki-fake news. Hindi nagbabasa ng content. Kung ano lang makita. Ano lang yung picture. Hook na sila na doon. Hindi na nila binabasa kung saan yung content. Kaya as much as possible, wag tayo mag-post ng i-advocate natin yung good photos, yung not misleading photos. The visuals are vital to online success. 94% content with relevant images gets 94% more views than content without. 94% equates to almost double the views, and the boost is noticed across all topics and categories. Tweets with images on buffer receive 150 more retweets. Okay. Tips to make visual content that people will love. Tip number 1, design with grids. You can put a collage. May ibang grid na sa Facebook ha. You can put a collage with many images in the grid or placing a frame around the photo. Kaya, highly recommend si carousel. It will give order and professionalism to your images. Grid images are easier to do over layout. And, grid din siya, pero it would look like as a single post. Tip 2, find a good photo filter and use it consistently. Filters can provide a sense of consistency across the visuals. When you use photo filter, make sure that is appropriate with your brand palette or color palette. It makes your post more recognizable in social media branding. Then, set a color palette and determine your brand fonts. Colors trigger different feelings for us. Colors trigger different feelings for us. Use colors that fit the topic you're talking about. Choose a striking photo. If you're searching for an image for Facebook, you should look for lines or views. Search for visceral actions. Go and with bright bold colors. So the rule of the thumb, don't add an image just to have an image. Don't use boring or irrelevant image. Avoid overused stock photos. Keep size in mind depending on how you use visual images. So for this lesson, for this module, you will be required to conduct competitor research, write content and caption with emojis, and then look for research for 100 hashtags, categorize them into 3 with 15 to 30 for each group of hashtags. So in conducting hashtag research, you can search from Instagram influencers in the same industry, local hashtags, event hashtags, brand hashtags, related hashtags, trending hashtags. So you will also be conducting a 21-day campaign. It's a publicity campaign. You have to classify your post into awareness, lead generation, conversion, engagement. These are your goals. And what else? Make sure to complete the content calendar. Content calendar. This one. Okay? You could create your own with following the same format, or you could use this format, but make sure that it will cater the 21-day campaign. Okay? With that, I hope you learned something today. Have a good day, everyone.
Hope this helps. Thank you for watching and see you on the next video.